Ylvis is a Norwegian comedy duo consisting of brothers Vegard and Bård Ylvisåker. They debuted as professional variety artists in 2000 and have since had a string of highly successful variety shows, comedy concerts, television shows, radio shows and music videos. They are currently the hosts of popular Norwegian talk show kveld med Ylvis. Written and filmed for the talk show, their song and music video The Fox went viral on YouTube in September 2013 with over 436 million views as of August 2014, bringing the brothers to international attention. Early life and debut. Vegard and Bård Ylvisåker were born to parents from the Son district of western Norway, the older two of three brothers. Their early childhood years were spent in Angola and Mozambique, where their father was an engineer during the civil wars there. After a few years in Africa, the family moved back to Bergen, where the brothers received a musical upbringing and were trained in classical instruments. Vegard played the viola and double bass and Bård the violin. However, both quit during their youth, Vegard instead focusing on guitar, voice, piano and comedy, and Bård on guitar, voice, comedy and acrobatics such as aerial silk. While attending high school at Fana Gymnas, they were heavily involved in school and variety shows as well as the school choir. During a performance, they were spotted by impresario Peter Brandt, who orchestrated their debut as professional variety artists at Ylvis in Bergen in 2000. Their debut show was called Ylvis en Cabaret. 2006 Euro 2009, breakthrough in success as national TV hosts. In 2006, the brothers signed a management contract with the live production company Stageway. They also debuted as hosts on national broadcasting with the radio show Ofag on NRK Radio. In January 2007, they again took to the stage at Ylvis Theatre with a new variety show, Ylvis 3. This show was even more successful than their previous shows, and they toured on and off for almost 3 years, the last show being played in Odda in western Norway in December 2009. The show was also recorded and published on DVD. Also in 2007, they debuted as hosts on national television with the show Norges Herligst, a version of the Swedish show 100 har paragraph JDARE. This was also hugely popular and was released on DVD as well as broadcast on Swedish TV. 2008 saw their return to radio with a second series of the show Ofag and also a new TV show based on their Ylvis Marta Vegan stage show on Norge, a game show concept inspired by the Brain Wall, a feature in the Japanese game show Tonaruzu no Minazan no Okage Dashita on Fuji TV. The success of Ylvis Marta Vegan was followed up by another game show, HVEM kan Slagen Ylvis in 2009, based on the German show Schlag den Rab. Members of the public were invited to try to beat the brothers at various tasks, tempted by a reward of up to 1 million Norwegian kroner. 2009 A Euro present, talk show success and international breakthrough. In 2010, owing to the success of Norges Herligst, they hosted Nordens Herligst, a pan-Nordic version of the show. 2011 saw their successful return to the variety stage with Ylvis 4. Premiering at the familiar Ylvis Theatre with the entire run sold out before opening night. That year, the brothers also launched their own comedy talk show kveld med Ylvis on Norge, with sidekick Kalle Hellevang Larsen from comedy trio Rusk Men. The show was an instant success. Upon being renewed for a second season, the brothers created their own production company, Concord TV, in order to retain rights and creative control of their work. The second, equally successful series was broadcast in 2012, with David Batra replacing Hellevang Larsen as the sidekick as Hellevang Larsen was busy with Rask Men. In the fall of 2013, Hellevang Larsen returned for the third series of kveld med Ylvis. Despite being plagued by technical difficulties throughout the broadcast, the first episode took the top rating spot. A number of comedy and parody music videos either originally featured on kveld med Ylvis, or used to promote the show, have been released onto YouTube and other streaming media. The Fox and Stonehenge have also been released as singles. The Fox, produced by Stargate and M4 Sonic, which was released on September 3, 2013 to promote the upcoming third series of kveld med Ylvis, went viral on YouTube and received 40 million views in its first 2 weeks. As of August 3, 2014, the video has over 436 million views. Both Ylvis and Vegard have commented that they are being flooded with offers for interviews, concerts, and major label record contracts from around the world since the release of The Fox, and that they are quite surprised by all the fuss. Their first performance abroad was on the Ellen DeGeneres show in the USA, where they appeared on September 20, 2013. They also made a surprise appearance at the iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas the next day. On October 9, 2013, Jimmy Fallon brought them to his late-night show to perform live. On October 11, 2013, they performed on The Today Show outside the studios. On November 15, 2013 they performed on BBC Children in Need where they were joined on stage by Jedward, The Cheeky Girls and Bucks Fizz. On November 22, 2013 Ylvis attended Norwegian Music Awards for the first time, and received the International Favorite Artist Award. On December 12, 2013, they appeared on Live with Kelly and Michael to promote their new children's book titled, What Does the Fox Say? And later to perform. The book, What Does the Fox Say? Debuted as #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. Filmography, discography, singles, DVD releases, Ylvis 3, Norges Herligst, Awards, Norwegian Music Awards, World Music Awards, Spellemann Prison, Attribution, Radio Disney Music Awards. References. External links, official website.